What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Modified Tour here on NBC. We're getting ready to kick things off from good old Sobo, South Boston Speedway here in Virginia. I know that sounds insane that we're in Boston, Virginia, not Massachusetts, but we are indeed in South Boston, Virginia. So here we go. Get ready to kick things off. The green flag is in the air. We're racing at Sobo. So Jason Meyer, is it Jason? I'll be forgetting people's names. Jason Meyer's out in front with Brian King and Jerry Marquis battling for second. King's gonna clear on the high side, and now Marquis has to hold off Frank Fleming in the 07. A little bit of side by side behind them as well. As you see, that's Gene Pack on the outside of Junior Miller in the 69 machine, and now Tim Brown diving low. He's gonna look to the inside of that one machine that Burt Myers couldn't quite get there. Brian Pack further back as well, trying to work his way up. Single file throughout the first couple of cars, and then lots of double file behind. Close quarters action all throughout the field. We get different views of it now due to the great cameramen and women around the racetrack. Jerry Marquis as he continues, or excuse me, Jason Myers as he continues to lead in that black number 4 car. And apparently someone spun. I think that was Bobby Hutchins. Bobby Hutchins got spun back there. But we stay green, so he'll be way behind the field. And definitely lose a lot of points if he doesn't get a lucky break. A good caution or two might help him out as Frank Fleming moves up into third. And now sets his sights on Brian King heading down into 3 and 4. Myers down into 1 and 2 yet again. That gap seemingly closing as the 17 seems to be catching that 04 car, or excuse me, that 4 rather, each and every lap. Due to us being a lower tier series and needing as much sponsorship money as we can, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to South Boston. We got one on pit road having issues here. It's the 17, and it looks like he's gonna be done for today. Very unfortunate for Brian King. Oh, this is back when I was having that glitch. That's right. I believe the glitch might have just randomly fixed itself. I'm not sure. But when I was recording MG Cup at Watkins Glen, I saw cars on pit road changing tires successfully without bouncing around, glitching out like that, and then resetting and starting the process all over again. So we might be making good progress here. So if you like pit stops, I'll definitely do a lot more testing. But if you like pit stops, that might make a return sooner or later here on the channel. So keep an eye out on that as well. Jason Myers doing a great job leading this race, as third place or second place is now Frank Fleming, and his biggest competition, the car that was faster than him, is now out of the race. The 07 running him down. Apparently the 31 has the fastest lap out here on the track, so Gene Pack with the fastest lap, but he's back and forth, and I'm not sure if he has the same kind of speed in the long run. So the 07, seemingly reeling in the 4 car now. Is I'm not sure if the 4 may have made a mistake or what, but he definitely backed it up quite a bit. I think as we get to the halfway point, he's starting to back his pace down a little bit, try and save tires, knowing that 7 car or 07 is using him up a little bit more, trying to catch that 4 car. So we'll see how this battle plays out. If maybe that 4 is playing dead, playing hooky a little bit here, but we're gonna have to take another quick break. It'll be our last break of the day right after this. Welcome back to South Boston. Just over 15 laps to go in this race, and things are tightening up more and more each passing lap. Frank Fleming as we ride on board with the 07 machine. Fleming reeling in the 4 of Marquis. Unfortunately, next season the fields will get way smaller, as half of these drivers are predominantly used to racing down south. The rest are used to racing up north. This track is kind of in the middle, but a lot of drivers don't like the travel schedule. They're on a different kind of budget, don't have the resources to be traveling all around the country, so we're gonna have to split it into the regular northern modified tour that runs these types of tracks, or well, not these, because this is technically considered south, but we might branch down here. It's a little further up north than a lot of other tracks on the schedule, but it's 50-50 for this one. But tracks like New Hampshire and, you know, Oxford, if we return there next season. I know we're running there later on this season. I'm not sure if we'll be going back. Depends on how good the racing is this year. But tracks like Oxford Plains and New Hampshire, New London, where we're ending off the season, stuff like that will definitely be on the northern modifieds schedule. The southern modifieds will see tracks such as Lanier or the Daytona, the race we started the season with at Daytona. So definitely gonna have to find a different season opener for the northerners and the southerners. But got a battle for second. Jerry Marquis said he's done waiting around. 10 laps, less than 10 laps to go now. Side by side for second. The race is on. No more waiting around. No more being patient. Dueling it out for P2. And this is what Myers likes to see in his rear view mirror, because that's going to slow the 2 of them down and allow them to try and rebuild that lead. But the 07 might clear the 4 car, or the 4V rather, or V4. We'll have to wait and see. Can he get him? Yes, he does. He got him that time by. Now can he set his sights on the 4 machine? Can they run down Jason Myers, or is it too little too late after that battle? The 07 doing the best he can to reel him back in. Might be too little too late though. So we get a great flyby through 1 and 2, and there's another great angle outside of the track. Frank Fleming just playing defense at this point. Knows that that V4 might be a little bit faster. But here comes 31 of Gene Pack. Oh, but he slips entering the corner, slides up. 3 to go from Sobo. Or excuse me, 4 to go. Frank Fleming's coming. Can he make that run to him? He slid up the track a little bit, but it's slightly progressively banked, so it might not hurt him too bad. Reeling him in little by little with 3 to go. 2.5 now as we head down the back stretch and into 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. Here from South Boston, Frank Fleming is there, peaking low. Can he get his nose inside of that Ford machine? Contact being made for the lead. As Frank Fleming is caught, Jason Myers now using up that rear bumper, trying to get by. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go here from South Boston, and a battle brewing for third as well. Gene Pack caught the V4 of Jerry Marquis. Final corner to 07 is going to send it in high. It's not going to work. Jason Myers hangs on to see the checker flag at South Boston. Wow. What a battle there at the end. I didn't think the 07 would get there, but he turned on the Jets at the end and just a little too late to make that move. But he tried it there. That's going to do it. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. I hope to see y'all next time. And until then, peace.